So how can we ensure that we reach and teach all children?
Teachers in the classroom will notice that despite the fact that they may be putting in quite a bit of effort in terms of what the curriculum expects and so on, that some of the children will not be meeting the expectations of their grade or age. So they might be struggling in reading. Say for example, a child who is in grade 3 and is still reading at the pre-primer level. And so the teacher notices that the child is struggling academically, whether it be reading, it could be math, it could be all the subject areas, but this child is falling significantly behind academically and will need some special attention.
It's acceptance, it is resources, and also it is support. The parent has to be able to accept that the child has an issue and not feel like it is the end of all with their child. There has to be resources out there to support. What happens at McCam Center is a God's blessing. We have all these resources, but we don't have a lot of money. We're a non-for-profit organization. So you have people who believe in the organization and tie themselves into the organization and offer their services.
As a nation on a whole, we need to love our children. So I think the first principle is love. Then love would translate into our belief system, because what we believe in will become self-fulfilling prophecy. So if we believe that the children can learn, they will learn. And third and equally important is collaboration, because it is through this collaboration that we are going to strategically plan how we are going to work with each other to provide that support you spoke about. I think we have a history where we have been working in isolation for such a long time, and some persons refuse to learn. So that we hold on to the whole thing that from the child has a disability issue, then we exclude. But we need, the way the world is going now, the inclusive approach is paramount to the success. And if we are trying to realize our vision for 2030 Jamaica, it has to be everybody.
That child comes up from grade 1 with some challenges. Child gets into grade 2 and the teacher in grade 2 feels, I'm not able to cope with this, and the child moves up the system like that. There comes a point in time where each teacher must work with the children who are delayed through differentiation strategies. We have been taught those strategies in colleges. We need to apply them. We need to have the attitude, the right attitude to be able to apply them, and have a school-wide development plan for all our learners. They're not going to disappear. They have to be within the regular classroom setting. No, every teacher should be assessing students as they come to you September morning to know what their needs are. Once you identify their needs, then you start planning. Through modifications in the curriculum, of the content, the process, and the end product, we are able to meet the needs of different learners in the classroom. Parents need to support the school, support the program. One thing I would like to encourage every parent to do is to understand what the grade level expectations are for a class. When your child moves into grade 1, for example, discuss with the classroom teacher, what are the expectations for this grade?
I learned that he needs to be seen as a child first, and so he has a right to an education, and it is my responsibility to get him in school. What that means is that I work very closely with his teachers and with the schools to ensure that he is given the best support that they're able to give. I've also become very good friends with his doctor and with other medical persons who are part of his care team. And so we're able to discuss what we're seeing in a way that really helps with this development. Through the work of the Nathan Ebanks Foundation, I've learned the importance of partnerships. And so I just want to take this opportunity to really thank First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union and RBC Royal Bank Jamaica Limited for being available to support this initiative to get this message out. I also want to thank SVL Foundation for bringing the support over the years to assist us in the work that we do through the Nathan Ebanks Foundation as we continue in the work of reaching and teaching all children.
We are grateful to Television Jamaica, RBC Royal Bank, and the First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union for partnering with us to provide this feature.
So this year, the Nathan Ebanks Foundation invites Jamaica to participate in our 7th annual Special Education Needs Conference and Expo, which will be held under the theme Reaching and Teaching All Our Children. The conference will be held at the Wyndham Kingston Hotel, April 10 to 12, 2013.
I'm a promise. I'm a possibility. I am a promise. Promise with a capital B. And I'm a great big bungalow. Potentiality. Oh yes. And I'm learning to hear God's voice. But I'm trying to know the right choice. But I'm learning.